Hey y'all, what's good beautiful people? It's your girl Tay and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video you will be notified. Alright, so jumping right into it, first things first, actually before I jump right into it, but first things first, I actually wanted to say thank you to you guys who actually watched my first shopping makeup haul that I did yesterday. I knew a lot of you guys wasn't going to watch it because, like I said, you guys come here for a completely, totally different content, but I am extremely grateful for the support that I did get on that video. And trust me, things will get better. I cannot stop shopping. It's like becoming my new obsession. I was on the TV all night last night till 3 o'clock in the morning looking at new techniques and just researching a lot of stuff, and I think I may even do some classes just to give myself a little bit of extra confidence in creating my everyday looks. But that's all I'm going to say about that in this video. So jumping right into it, you guys, if you guys didn't already notice, I did leave a post as well discussing the child tax credit advance. There were some issues, and there is actually, I think I have an article on it because the IRS did actually release a statement on it. I don't remember if it was on the actual website or if it was on their social media page, but they did release a statement about it. I'm going to see if I can find it. Okay. We already see this. Okay, so it says due to a technical error, around 15% of people who receive their child tax credit via direct deposit in July will be mailed paper checks this month, which is for August. The Treasury expects the error to be resolved by September payment. So they're not really saying what the issue is. I'm sure it has something to do with the system itself. There's probably some technical, electrical, whatever you want to call it, some issue with the system itself that prevented this 15% of people from receiving those payments via direct deposit, but they will be mailing you out a check for this month's payment. Okay, it doesn't say when they're going to mail it out, so I would just say just keep checking your mailbox because it doesn't say when. Let me see here. Yeah, it just goes on to talk about percentages and things of that nature. Nothing that's really too all that important regarding that. I just wanted to let you guys know that just in case you didn't get a chance to read my post that I left. They're going to be sending you guys a mail check for this month if you didn't receive it via direct deposit, and then hopefully they're hoping to have this issue resolved by September, which is next month. Okay, so wait a minute. Moving on, LA County is about to start administering booster shots for the vaccine. Okay, it says Los Angeles County health officials will on Saturday begin offering the third doses of the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines for immunocompromised individuals following the FDA's authorization. Studies have shown immunocompromised people are most likely to have post-vaccination infection and become severely ill from the virus or whatever. This is coming from the county public health director, Barbara Ferrer. An additional vaccine dose for some people with weakened immune systems could help prevent serious illness and fatal occurrence. Okay, I don't want to say that word because YouTube likes to censor a lot of the things that come out of our mouth, and a lot of the words be simple words, but it just still comes up in the system because the system is it's computerized, it's like robotic or whatever, so it just picks up words and there you go, you lose your channel. So I don't want to say it. Okay, the Los Angeles County Public Health Department said people should consult with their doctors to confirm their eligibility for the third shot. The third dose will be offered at county vaccination sites that have the Pfizer and Moderna shots. Should be administered at least 28 days following the second dose. Okay, and then it goes on to talk about how many new cases and blah 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 blah. Which, on that note, you guys, I was extremely overwhelmed yesterday with the amount of articles that I saw. I saw some articles for Kansas, Georgia. I think there was a couple of other states who are saying that they are shutting down the schools because there is a really extremely high influx of new virus cases, infection cases. As a Georgia county has shut down all 11 of its public schools just over a week after classes began amid a sharp increase in student virus cases. Okay, Students in Ware County in southeastern Georgia are now closed until at least August the 27th, and students won't be allowed back until September the 7th at the earliest. According to officials, schools will not offer virtual classes during that time. I don't know why. 4 other small school districts in Georgia suspended in-person instruction earlier in the week as the cases soared there. Initially, we thought we were going to have a normal start, where county school superintendent said, but obviously that's not the case. And to be perfectly honest, I kind of feel like, okay, look, let's be realistic about this situation. Everybody who's still here, healthy, living their lives, was aware, based off of what happened last year, that there was going to be an influx and an extremely dangerous surge of cases. I don't know why everybody's acting like all of a sudden I don't get it. It's like, I don't even know the names of the different hurricanes, but that's like saying whatever that El Nino thing was, and then because we got Hurricane Katrina, because it's a different name, that means that it's still not going to do the same amount of damage. A natural disaster is a natural disaster. A deadly virus is a deadly virus, period. It doesn't matter what you call it. It's still dangerous, right? They were already seeing surges in cases, and there's a couple of different variants going around. So I really don't understand, and it really irritates me, the fact that they're acting like they're not aware, or we thought we were going to have a normal start. Why? We're not in a normal situation right now. Why would we have a normal start to school? Why would we have a normal start in anything? We're not in a normal circumstance. This ain't normal. That makes no sense to me. Like, I feel like a lot of this just be for these articles, because there's no way nobody is that dumb. There's no way. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I'm not a clinician. None of that. I don't have no medical degree, no medical experience of none of that. But I do have common sense, and common sense is if a lot of people has lost their lives, a lot of people has become ill from the virus, vaccinated or not, and there's a new variant going around in which you guys are releasing information saying that variant is dangerous. Doctors were saying, what's the name of that? Dr. Fauci was even saying that there's going to be an increase in cases. They were saying that they were scared of the fall session for school, and even the winter, because that's generally when things get a lot worse, right? Why y'all acting like y'all didn't know this was gonna happen? I don't get it. But anyways, they need to continue and just shut everything down. I don't want to say shut down the whole world, because the world has to keep spinning. I do understand that concept. Let me say that again. I do understand that concept, but I do believe that as a matter of public safety, there are some measures that they need to be implementing right now. They need to really take into consideration everything that's going on, and stop putting people's lives on the line just for the sake of keeping some millionaire's business open to make money. You ain't got to keep giving everybody stimulus, okay? I do understand the national debt and all of that other kind of stuff. But there are other things that you guys can be doing. Nobody is taking the time to try to find or seek out other solutions to these problems. They're just kind of like, well, we can't do that. We can't shut down the economy, so it is what it is. We're just going to do mask mandates. We're going to do vaccine mandates. We're going to force the people, okay, in what's supposed to be a free society. We're supposed to have a choice to get a vaccine that they don't want to get because you guys don't want to do what you're supposed to do. That makes no sense to me. But moving on, you guys. I'm sorry. Y'all know how I get. Now, one thing that I did want to share with you guys, some good news amidst all of the madness. Let me see if I can find it. But pretty much, Biden's administration has approved the largest increase in food assistance benefits in SNAP program history. What that means is they are working on increasing the amount of benefits one or a family can receive on a permanent basis, okay? Because we all know that the pre-pandemic levels of benefits are going to be coming back. I think in either September or October. The benefits are only extended up until September, unless for some reason they decide to do an extension on those pandemic benefits, meaning the 15% increase, the pandemic EBT, any of those benefits regarding SNAP, food stamps. If they decide it's going to continue to be permanent, there is going to be a, I lost my train of thought. Hold up. Let me get it back. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the benefits are going to go back down to pre-pandemic levels beginning in either September or October. I believe it's going to be October. So if you were getting $100 and now you're getting $200, you're going to go back to getting that $100. But they are working on trying to increase those levels of the pre-pandemic payout. So if you were getting $100, they're trying to increase that to where now maybe you're getting $130 or maybe $140. I believe that they were saying that the average increase is going to be around $36, and this was confirmed by the New York Times. But let me just get into it. So it says U.S. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack is expected to announce, or was expected to announce today. So I don't know if this information has changed as of yet, but today they were expected to announce today in the morning that benefit amounts for the program, formerly known as food stamps, will rise an average of 25% above pre-pandemic levels. First reported by the New York Times and confirmed by a spokesperson at the Agriculture Department, average monthly benefits, which were $121 per person before the pandemic. So this is not including the 15% increase or the emergency max SNAP allotments. This is before all of that. An average person was getting around $121. It's going to rise by $36 under the new rules. That'll be what, $157? The increase is based on an update to the algorithm that governs the Thrifty Food Plan, which tracks the cost of 58 different categories of groceries needed to provide a budget-conscious diet for a family of 4. Okay, so plain and simple, this is totally a game changer, and this is coming from Jamie Bussell, a senior program officer at the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, a philanthropy focused on health. The changes have enormous potential to reduce and potentially eliminate child hunger and poverty in this country. This will reflect much more accurately what foods actually cost in the communities. Okay, so I'm definitely excited about that. Everyone is going to get increase after all to your pre-pandemic levels when it comes to to regular SNAP benefits. Okay. And then there was some information, I believe it was about Iowa, regarding pandemic EBT for the summertime. I'm still going to do that summer P-EBT video. But it says the Iowa Department of Human Services, the DHS, announced today, which is not today, this is a couple of days ago, that the distribution plan for summer pandemic electronic benefit transfer, also known as pandemic EBT or P-EBT food assistance benefits for eligible Iowa children. The federal summer P-EBT program allows states to issue emergency food assistance benefits to the summer to all children who were eligible to receive free or reduced price meals during the 2020-2021 school year. Okay, you guys already know that. Let's get into the important part. I think this also includes children under 6. The summer P-EBT program also includes benefits for children under 6 who were enrolled in the SNAP during the summer. The summer P-EBT benefit amount for Iowa is $375 for each eligible child. So each eligible child. Most children will receive the payment in 2 deposits. So here's your payout dates, Iowa. 2 deposits. The first deposit will be $187.50 between August 13th and the 20th, and the other deposit of $187.50 between September 11th and 20th. Okay, children who are determined newly eligible will receive the full $375 deposited between September 11th and 20th. So if you guys are not already eligible, you guys are not already getting pandemic EBT, but you become eligible, you will receive your pandemic EBT for the summertime between September 11th and the 20th, and it won't be 2 deposits. It'll be 1 deposit for just $375. Everybody else will receive it in 2 disbursements, which honestly should have already started because today is what, the 16th. So starting back between August the 13th through the 20th. So check your cards if you're in Iowa, because you may have some extra funds on there. So far, I don't see anything suggesting that they're going to be sending you guys out a new card. Let me just make sure. So I will check your cards that you have already just to see if you got a little extra sprinkle, dazzle on there. Because I don't see anything to suggest that you guys are going to be getting a new card. But if you guys have any additional questions and you want to confirm your eligibility or whatever and whatnot, they are suggesting that you guys look into your DHS website. Okay, so your Iowa Department of, is it Health or Human? Let me make sure. Department of Human Services. Look on your state website for any additional information, or if you're just confused. Okay, we have got that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I wanted to discuss with you guys. I think that is pretty much it for now. I really hope that they get it together in terms of figuring out a system that works. Now, I know that they are still debating as it pertains to extending possibly the emergency unemployment benefits. However, if nothing happens by September 4th, that is the last date, the last day for those benefits for unemployment. So I suggest that you guys get all your ducks in a row, you know what I mean? Just basically plan, because I don't want nobody to be, you know, without. I know in certain situations it's just out of your control, and I realize that everybody, including myself, is really doing the best that we can given the situation, the circumstance right now. But I really hope they figure out what they're going to do and just really get it together, because this is starting to become ridiculous. I was in for all of the possible negotiations that they were talking about when they were saying that they wanted to keep certain benefits in place up until the pandemic actually ends, and I think that they should still continue to move forward with that, so that way we don't have to sit and wait for them to deliberate for another 4 to 6 weeks on whether or not they're going to expand something or increase something or update something. You know what I mean? Just keep it to where when we're in the state that we're in right now as a country, these benefits exist, okay? States don't have to continuously apply for them, you know, put more out. And I also want them to put a little bit more pressure on the states as well. If there is a certain amount of documentation that they need to send over, they need to give them a deadline, you know what I mean? They need to put more pressure on the states to get this stuff, because a lot of these benefits that I'm talking about, and I've said this before, we get excited about getting these benefits, but then you end up not getting them until 4 to 6 months later. And it's kind of like, I'm struggling now, you know what I mean? Like pandemic EBT for the summertime, we're not even getting that, I believe, until I think December or November. Summertime is going to be over, but that's when they're going to give us the pandemic EBT benefits for the summer. They're just barely scratching the surface on pandemic EBT for the school year, okay? And I think that they started off with children under 6. So it's just stuff like that that they need to be working out. Now, really quickly, I want to do a quick check, because I have not, just being completely transparent with you guys, I have not checked emergency SNAP benefits for the month of August, so I don't know if there are any extra states, and I haven't checked it for the month of September either, but I'm getting ready to do that right now, because my mind has been on Ulta Beauty, Sephora, and everything else. So that's what I've been looking up. All right, so I can't really tell just by looking at it if anything else. California is still not on here. If you guys have any additional information for California, let me know. I do believe a couple of you guys said that New York had been approved for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of August, and you left that in the comment section of a previous video. So do that again. I did not get a chance to check that, but if I do find it, I will pin it in the comments of this video. But I'm going to go over the payout dates. I'm going to try to just go over the payout dates for the states that have not received these benefits yet. So again, this is for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of August, okay? Nothing, nobody, no state has been approved as of yet on the USDA website for September, okay? So for Alabama, we have deposited August the 31st, available September 1st. Arizona, you should have already received it at the beginning of the month. Same for Colorado. Connecticut, August 17th, which will be tomorrow. And then every Friday up until all of August applications are complete. That was Connecticut. Delaware, August the 25th. I do have DC on here, but I don't have a payout date. Georgia, I have August the 25th, 27th, 29th, and the 31st. Guam, I have August the 20th. Hawaii, I have September the 13th. Indiana, same days, August 5th through the 23rd, odd days only staggered. Illinois, I have August 20th through the 28th, and then a final one on September 1st to play catch up. Iowa, you should have already received your benefits at the beginning of the month. Kansas, September 15th through the 24th. Kentucky, August 2nd through the 19th. Louisiana, August the 20th and the 27th. There were some other dates, but these are the last 2 dates for Louisiana, August 20th and 27th. Maine, you should have received it already. Maryland is going to be all month long. Michigan, August 17th through the 26th. Mississippi, you should have received it already. Missouri, all month long. And then new apps will be provided these benefits within 3 days of approval of their case. Missouri, New Hampshire. Okay. New Hampshire, August the 24th. And then September 5th and 20th. And then a final one, October the 5th. New Jersey, you should have gotten it already at the beginning of the month. New Mexico will continue all month long. North Carolina, August the 22nd through the 31st. Ohio, August the 26th. And then new apps will be given these benefits a day after approval. Oklahoma, you should have received them already. The last date for Oklahoma was yesterday, so check your cards. Oregon, August the 30th, and then a final run September the 1st. Pennsylvania, August 17th through the 21st. August 24th through the 28th, and then a final run October the 8th. Rhode Island, you should have received it already. Tennessee will continue up until the 20th of this month, and then a final, and that's it, just all the way up until the 20th of this month. Texas, on here it says August 9th through the 13th, but I did let you guys know that I found an article, I believe last week, that said that Texas would get their benefits at the end of this month. So if you didn't receive them already, then just make sure to check again towards the end of the month, okay? For Utah, August the 29th, Vermont, September 15th, Virginia, August 16th, Washington, regular issuance dates. West Virginia, you should have received them already, but they're going to do a final catch-up September the 8th. Wisconsin, August 28th, and then a final run on October the 16th. And then, of course, Wyoming dispersed their benefits at the beginning of the month based off of the first initial of your last name. Okay, let me do a quick check while I have you guys on here. I just want to check and see about California. So I'm going to see if I can find California emergency SNAP, just to see if maybe it's just not updated on the USDA website. So California emergency SNAP allotment for August. Ooh, my nose is itching again. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So I'm actually looking at another website. This is this one is specifically for California, but I'm trying to see here if there is an increased date. I just saw something about August the 16th, and then it disappeared when I clicked on it. I don't see anything. The only thing I see, the last thing I see was July emergency allotments, which we already got on the 8th of this month. I don't see what they were talking about. I don't see anything else, you guys. I'll continue to look it up, and then, like I said, if I find anything, I will pin it in the comments. Okay, but on that note, you guys, because this video is already pretty long, at least to me, but yeah, I'm going to say that I hope that this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. I have no makeup on, you guys, just in case you were wondering. My face is still pretty irritated, and I've got some texture issues going on. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but I did do a full mask yesterday. I did a bentonite clay and aloe vera gel mask yesterday to kind of help detox my skin, and so I'm just giving, it was really nice and soothing. Oh my god. I'm just giving my skin a chance basically to relax, and then I'll probably do a semi-full beat face tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to record it though. But anyways, I did actually open my Sephora box. I told you guys I wasn't going to open it. I did actually open my Sephora box because I just couldn't wait. I think I'm probably going to do, I don't know, maybe I'll share that with you guys in a live video. We could talk a little bit more about makeup, and then whatever else you guys want to talk about. I really don't have like no real strict structure for what we can talk about in our live videos, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to go live today. But on that note, you guys, as always, I am going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. Stay safe. Remember to social distance. Stay hydrated, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, beautiful people.